Sizzling. It's a great sound when it comes to food, but when it's your skin that's sizzling, you're in trouble. According to a recent edition of the Journal of American College Health, skin cancer is the most common type of cancer in the United States, and the rates of skin cancers are rising. This is important because skin cancer is one of the few types of cancers that we can actually help to protect ourselves from. And no matter what age you are, we need to realize that protecting ourselves from skin cancer is very important. In the August 2008 edition of Dermatology Nursing, it states that the Skin Cancer Foundation has found that skin damage or sun damage is spread out over the course of a lifetime, and all of the damage matters. So it's important to know about sun protection at every age. As most of you know, I want to be a dermatologist, so naturally skin cancer and its effects and dangers are something that has always interested me. I see the effects of sun damage every day with my friends, a lot of them who like to go to a tanning bed every day and don't realize how much they're really hurting themselves. This is something I believe everyone should know, and everyone should take the right steps to protecting themselves. Skin cancer is a rising problem in our country. We need to realize how big of a problem it really is, how skin cancer develops, and learn how to protect ourselves from developing skin cancer. Today I will present to you the problem of skin cancer, how it develops, and the preventative measures that should be taken to protect ourselves from developing skin cancer. Skin cancer is a serious problem, and now I will show you just how serious it is. As I said, skin cancer is on the rise in the United States, and it's the most common form of cancer. And that's really sad because most cancers, you can't do anything to help yourself, protect yourself from developing them. But with skin cancer, you can. And in the Dermatology Nursing 2006 academic journal, it said more than 10,500 people died from skin cancer in 2005. And those numbers are still on the rise. And that just says how serious skin cancer really is becoming. Skin cancer is the most common type of cancer in the United States and very deadly, with over 10,500 people dying just from skin cancer in 2005. Now that you know that skin cancer is a problem, I'm going to talk to you about how skin cancer develops. According to the Dermatology Nursing 2006 academic journal, the primary cause of skin cancer is overexposure to ultraviolet or UV radiation. We are exposed to UV rays from sunlight or from indoor tanning beds. All of us here like to be outside and like to do things outside, so we all need to realize that we are at risk of developing skin cancer from the sunlight. And you can also develop skin cancer from UV radiation from indoor tanning beds. And according to Dr. James Spencer, who is a dermatologist, and he was published in the Dermatology Journal of 2006, he says indoor tanning is simply not safe. And according to the data from the Centers of Disease Control in 2005, 700 emergency room visits were because of injuries like sunburns, infections, and eye damage from tanning bed use. In the Michigan Law Review Academic Journal, published in November of 2008, they discuss court cases about why indoor tanning should be mandated more heavily. It shows that indoor tanning is much more harmful to consumers overall than outdoor tanning. The UV exposure in tanning beds is up to 5 times as powerful than the sun at the equator. And a 15 to 30 minute salon session of tanning exposes the body to the same amount of UV rays as an entire day at the beach. Skin cancer develops from being exposed to UV radiation from sunlight and especially indoor tanning beds. Now that you know how skin cancer develops and that we are all at risk, I will show you the solution to this rising problem: how to protect yourself from developing skin cancer. It's very easy to take preventative measures to protect yourself from developing skin cancer, but you need to be willing to be more cautious and take the time to protect yourself. When you're going outside, the sun is strongest between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So if you have outdoor activities, try to do them in the early morning or late afternoon. If you have to be outside at any time, you should always wear a sunscreen with an SPF of at least 15, which will protect you from UVA and UVB rays, which can give you skin cancer. You should always try to cover yourself with clothing, or if not, at least wear a brimmed hat, which will protect you from the most common skin cancer spots, which are your neck, the scalp, your ears, or your face. To protect yourself from indoor tanning, just don't do it. According to Dr. Spencer in the Dermatology Nursing Journal, there's really no reason to participate in indoor tanning. If you really want to look tan, consider using a product like a sunless self-tanning lotion. So protect yourself from developing skin cancer by doing outdoor activities in the early morning or late afternoon. And use a sunscreen with an SPF of at least 15, or wear a brimmed hat. And if you really want to look tan, consider using a sunless self-tanning product instead of tanning in a salon. Now that you know how to protect yourself from developing skin cancer, let's review. Skin cancer is a rising problem in our country. We need to realize how big of a problem it is, how skin cancer develops, and learn how to protect ourselves from developing skin cancer. Skin cancer is definitely a problem in our country, with it being the most common type of cancer and causing over 10,500 deaths in 2005. It is caused from overexposure to UV rays from the sun or from indoor tanning beds. And we can protect ourselves from developing skin cancer by wearing sunscreen and watching the times when we are outdoors, and also using self-tanners instead of going to a tanning salon. Now, protect yourself from getting skin cancer and keep the sizzling in the kitchen, not on your skin.